There is no doubt that past and present events do shape those of the future. This observation is true for both our individual lives as well as for the all important controversy in which the life of our universe is involved. The irreconcilable conflict between light and darkness, righteousness and sin, right and wrong, life and death. This book takes you on a fascinating journey that began 20 centuries ago, starting with the destruction of the ancient city of Jerusalem. The Great Controversy walks you through the persecutions of God's faithful children in the first centuries, the Great Apostasy, which followed in his church, the global awakening of the Reformation, insights from the French Revolution, the prophetic rise and future of the United States, and its implications for events in our day. Along the way, through object lessons in its pages, the book will unlock some of the perplexing mysteries of past history, unfold the true meaning of contemporary events, and will unveil what the future holds for this world and for you as an individual. We highly recommend this book to you, dear reader. Let its pages open to you the answers to the multitude of questions that have plagued all who have ever lived. Why so much suffering? What is the purpose of life and where do we go from here? This book will help put to rest the struggle that is raging in your own heart. It will explain the issues that are at stake in the impending conflict and why you cannot remain neutral. It will assure you that right will ultimately prevail over wrong, love over hatred, life over death. Above all, the book will point you to the one who alone can satisfy the deepest longing of your heart and who will ultimately end the controversy between good and evil. That was an introduction. This is an introduction to a book right here, The Great Controversy. I wanted to be one of the first to go ahead and talk about this. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who end up talking about this book on the internet. I realized yesterday I received this book. Here's how I first got the book. It was on top of a mailbox. I saw it and I passed it and I said, man, somebody forgot their book on top of a mailbox. That's weird. When I came back, the book was still there and I looked at the book and it looked like this. I said, you know what? That's plenty interesting. I'm going to take that book. It's mine now. I'm going to read it. Notice that in my mom's house, she put it off to the side so that she assumed that I was also sent this book. It was a different copy in my mom's house that very same day. She gave it to me, and as you can tell, it's about controversy. You'd have to read it. It's interesting, so she knew that it did not belong to her. I, however, did not order it, so I started to piece together. Today, when I saw another issue of the book on top of the mailbox, I started to put two and two together, and I figured out that I think that this book was sent to every single person in my area. I happened to go across a mail lady and I said, hey, mail lady, there's a book. It's called The Great Controversy. She already knew what I was talking about. I said, was this sent to every single person or what? She said, yes, I believe it's been sent to every single person. Now let's just go ahead and be conservative and let's think that uh, this book was sent merely to everyone on the northwest side of San Antonio. I sincerely doubt it. I honestly do. I think it was sent to much a greater radius of people than that. But let's just assume it was sent to everyone on the northwest side of San Antonio. You're talking about thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands in order to do this. In order to give you a book that you did not order as a gift to you completely free of charge. It's in high gloss form. It's beautifully written as I've scanned through it. The introduction says enough. It's basically uh, a gift and a guide for anyone looking into America, the United States of America, and as well as Jesus Christ's agenda, the agenda of Christ. I would like to say before I finish up this video, God bless the publishers of this book. God bless the printers of this book. God bless the writer of this book, an E.G. White, if I'm not mistaken. God bless Remnant Publications. God bless Project Restore Inc. God bless anyone and everyone who has something to do with this book. And let me go out on another limb and say this. If you're a parent and you got this in the mail, you got this free of charge. You give it to your child because your child can read it and your child's definitely going to benefit from it. If you choose not to, basically you're going to ruin their future. You're going to go out of your way to ruin their future by not giving them a gift that was already given to them. Go ahead and read this book or don't read this book. Thing is, mad props to the people involved in this book. I believe in you. I'm fixing to read it right now. It's May the 30th, 2015.